mighty rogues wear leather armor.
The illusion's already shattered, buddy.
Because it's made of hide.
Ooh.
Oh no.
They could just wear hide.
Oh my god.
Better, but
Oh, no.
Welcome to C31 Plays Dungeons and Dragons, everyone. I'm your host, GM Jared. With me is a table full of nerds to play Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition in Winland, a setting of our own creation based on Diane Wynne Jones's book, The Tough Guide to Fantasyland, and taking reference from every fantasy, sci-fi thing we've consumed. So on this side of the table, we have Flo, that hippie grandma that lives 3 streets over, played by Ollie. Maggie, the cursed...
Moggy! Learn my
Every
name, damn
other
it!
the
week.
magpie.
Moggy, the cursed dwarf, played by Tori. Tin, the metal man from another world, Haley. And Stake, the Goliath farmer, seeking redemption from their dark
That being
past,
said, he's not
Hudson.
like a farmer who's a Goliath. He farms Goliaths. That's why he's called Goliath.
Goliath,
Incorrect.
farmer.
Not wrong.
Goliath, farmer. Yeah, I don't know. It's a dangling. No, it's not a dangling participle. I was just I don't know. Grammar is confusing.
Yeah, it's really difficult, especially for people who write for a living.
Yeah, what is the point of the English language?
Did you say bright for a living?
Right.
Right. Yes, right for a living.
So
that is what you do, is it not?
I write more for fun, and most of the time it's in my underpants.
Hey, Jared,
I don't know
where
if
are
you're
we?
the
writing
adventure party.
on the underpants, or you're wearing the
Stop.
underpants.
Just let it
Can
go.
we play Dungeons and Dragons yet?
No, this needs to be addressed.
No, it doesn't. We can just let it go.
No, we can't.
Because if we let it go, I can cut it out.
Let's go.
You can't cut this. You're not allowed to cut this. I'll be very mad if you cut this. I
So
won't draw any more of your characters.
the party has left Sunnydale, traveling northward towards Northrive, to try and free Moggy from her curse that's befallen her and several generations of her family, turning them from dwarves into tieflings. Part of it has a lot to do with the Dark Lord, who waged war against the continent.
Yes, as opposed
We
to
need
every
a
other
soundboard
Dark
for
Lord
whenever
that's
somebody says
waged
the Dark
war on
Lord.
the continent.
Exactly.
They're completely unique beings.
So, very, brand new is a road that leads from Sunnydale through the Caliginous Woods to Palatown. So you guys will probably want to go take that, because the Caliginous Wood is known for dark energies and giant monsters and not fun stuff.
Creepy
So
critters.
this
Sounds
road
like fun.
is gonna really help with trade, communication, all sorts of stuff.
You could catch them all.
Well, it depends if you get to Palatown or not.
Do you have a net?
Do we have a net?
If
Do
you
you
want,
have a net?
you can
We
have a
could
net.
probably buy nets in town.
Do we have
Yeah.
the net?
I don't think we have
So-
the net.
I have a mace.
Nets aren't as good as you think they would be in Dungeons and Dragons. It's ridiculously easy to break out of them, and they don't really stop an opponent from
You
doing
can't really
anything
get
in combat.
YouTube on it either.
Yeah,
They clearly
You can
haven't.
tell he's slowly getting sick of my shit. It's amazing.
I am trying.
We need to swap you in Hudson.
So everybody I know complains about railroading players.
Railroad us.
More
we
than
need
not,
it.
not that it's
honestly.
impossible to get players from next to the tracks onto the railroads, but that it's just a bad way to GM and play Dungeons and Dragons. But I'm trying to play a game, and they just want to. It's because we missed a week and we haven't talked. So
Yeah,
We're still
just
catching up.
yeah.
It's not good. Sorry,
Some of us
railroad
just-
us.
Yeah.
Where are
Some
we?
of us just want to be the very best, okay?
The best there ever was.
the pathway ahead of you is grey gravel, fairly new, and I assume you're going to follow it into the woods.
Yeah, let's go into the completely dark, very creepy, and completely dangerous woods.
Are we,
aptly named Caliginous Woods.
Let's just
okay,
walk
we're
into.
going.
So you're
Let's just walk into
for
the
my
Black
place
Forest.
abroad,
Let's do it.
Okay.
Can I keep
okay.
on
on
looking
the
out for
eastern
Bulbasaurs?
edge.
New plan. So we get several nets, and we get this guy to build us a frame.
Why?
What are we doing?
So we make a netting thing that goes the whole way over the carriage, not to catch things and prevent them from moving, because you said they can break out too easy, but to prevent them to getting to us.
But I want to fight them.
Yes, I am.
Perception checks, everybody.
No!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That was bad. That is.
Oh,
a
I
12?
have that bonus for things I can see or something. Being
Danger
Being
sense.
a-
danger
Yeah.
sense.
See
Yeah,
clearly
does that
now? The rain
count
is
here,
gone?
or can I not see them?
That's
Danger sense is for traps.
I'll be super quick and
17.
find it.
Super quick! Go, go, go!
Oh.
Has he found it? I think
Yeah.
he's found it.
Danger sense, second level, sense when things aren't as they should be, giving you the edge when you dodge away from danger.
Yeah, you
Dex
advance on
saving
dex
throws.
saves against things.
Sorry for wasting.
No,
the
it's
race
fine.
time.
But
I have
let's go around the table. What did you all get?
12.
10.
8.
17.
Whoa.
Well, with a 17, you are convinced you have gone past the same section of trees
Oh no.
3 times today.
Oh no.
A
Do
12.
I hear a strange, like, flute-like melody?
No, it's eerily
know-
quiet.
Okay, so I don't notice any skull children in the woods?
No, it's there's
Just
no
my
bird
skull child.
sounds and like other rodent sounds, but you can still hear the wind blowing through the
I
trees.
run into tiny elves dressed in green. I'm going to just start killing things.
No, that's completely fair. They deserve to die. With your 12, Flo notices some strangely large cobwebs.
Where? Just in the
Just
trees?
yeah, in the
Uh-oh.
trees above you, not on the path, encroaching on the trunks of the trees, just in the trees, foliage.
Hey, Tin, you want to pick up the pace a bit?
Wouldn't make any difference.
There's the spiders.
What do you
We've been going
mean?
past the same set of trees for like at least 5 times now.
Okay,
Why
wait.
didn't you say this the second time?
So I only just noticed. Why didn't you sniff it out, huh? The one with the freaking wolf powers.
Moggy,
Leave me alone.
Moggy jumps off the cart
I
and
don't
runs
know where
over
it's
to the
coming
tree and draws a thing on the tree with chalk.
That's wise.
And then
Yeah.
gets back on the cart and says, okay, maybe it's just trees look all the same. Maybe it's...
That's racist.
Trees are trees, right? What's the point of trees? They're just green and leafy?
But,
They don't grow underground.
I'm gonna... Wait.
Trees suck.
You got a thing?
Maybe. Maybe. Can I, like, go to the trees,
Mm-hmm.
have a little chat, be like, hey, guys.
Um,
I'm gonna
the
charm
name of
them
your
with...
god.
Alona.
Yeah, Alona is like a nature goddess, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, you can definitely commune
Channel
with
divinity.
the trees.
While she's doing that, I just turned to Moggy. I think she's molesting the trees again.
Oh, dear.
What you get back,
I heard that!
Come on.
what you get back is a dull, aching pain.
Oh.
That's
What?
certainly
What?
not ominous
It's
at all.
just, it's just quiet, as if it's really far away.
Why are you hurting trees? What's
Yeah.
going on?
You can't get anything straight out of these trees. It's like they have an intelligence of 0.
Damn, these trees are real dumb, guys. They're not
D-
telling me anything,
It's like
but they're
maybe-
hurting.
You need to
And-
cast Awaken on them.
I wish I knew what that spell was. I
So-
don't have it in all of my books.
There used to be a thing, I don't know if it's still in D&D, that you could awaken plants and animals and stuff and make them as
Curse them with
intelligent.
sentience.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
basically
Well,
curse
I
them
don't
with
want to do
sentience.
that to a tree. That would be so rough.
Yeah, it's
Well,
a
then
5th
you
level
can-
I don't want
spell.
them to be
Cast
aware of their
Dispel
pain.
Magic.
Oh no, that's even worse. Giving something sentience and taking it away. God damn.
Takes
What are you talking about? We
8
play God
hours
all
to
the time.
cast.
We murder people. It's different to giving
We
sentience.
give life, we take it away.
I'm cool to
it's
just
fine.
keep going with this
People
Yeah.
will
process.
just die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tracking down this
So,
road.
it's
I'm
starting
sorry,
to become
tree.
like
I don't know what's wrong.
twilight, and there's no end to the
Have we,
pathway ahead of
noticed
you.
have we noticed the cross again? Have we passed
No,
it?
actually, it's yeah. now you're starting to think maybe you were making progress and it was all in your mind.
All in your head.
Can't
Are there
trust your
still
visuals.
spider
We don't
webs
really have
everywhere,
another
though?
option other than
A
following
little
the
bit.
path, right?
Well, you could stray from the path.
I feel like that's an even worse idea.
I say we just.
I think it was all in my head.
Okay. Alright, Tin.
Oh boy.
We already knew
Do you
Tim
need
was
a nap?
crazy.
No.
I'm gonna take over driving. You have a nap.
Alright,
Kinda
so
sit
do you
on
guys want
your
to set up
meditate.
camp or keep going through the night?
Keep going through the night.
Do we take a rest after?
Ponies need to nap.
I don't need. Oh, ponies need a nap. Ponies.
Mm.
We should probably do a rest, but we'll probably get
I'll
ambushed, surely.
2 people stay on watch.
Now
right?
who's
Two-
thinking
two
that
sets of
maybe
eyes are better than one?
my net idea was a good one?
But I didn't say it was a bad idea. I said I just wanted to fight for things.
While you're asleep, you want to
Yeah.
be ambushed.
Okay,
They need all the help they can get.
you 2 and Siegfried go sleep. Tin and I will keep watch on the roof, and then we'll
Okay.
swap around.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm cool with that.
So, like,
If Siegfried gives me a massage.
8 hours shift change, 8 hours, or are you going to break it up into smaller shifts?
4 hours each.
Yeah, 4 hours each. So,
Yeah, does that work?
Yeah.
Steak
one-
needs his beauty
one
sleep.
person has to stay up for 4 hours. Let's
Okay.
get shift order for the night then.
Tin
Just so we-
and Flo to begin with.
Floor is 4 hours, and then who's going to take the second
I'll
one?
go with Siegfried
Yeah.
next, so we can have a bit of a
And
Danish.
steak.
massage session.
Oh,
Four
okay.
hours.
Everyone's asleep and I'm sitting out on the
Yeah,
on
and
the
then
thing
Moggy will
with
take the morning shift for
With
the
Flo?
last
I
4
didn't
hours.
think this through.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's five. There is 5 of you. If you want to take an,
No, it's fine. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No. Okay. So
Well, Tin's
Tim
probably
can
going to
take
take
a
2
second
shifts.
shift with Moggy.
Tin
Yeah.
can take a second shift with Moggy. So
Okay.
okay. So I'm sitting on the cart with Flo. Yeah.
I'm just like whittling something
sorry.
because I'm old and I whittle things.
I just I
That's
pretty
a
much say
weirdo.
I turn to Flo and say okay. So roll up your sleeve and show me your hands.
I roll up my sleeve. I have gloves on.
Take off your gloves. Take off your gloves.
Why?
What?
Because I need to check something.
What? You don't have to do that.
Right. I do.
I
'Cause
take off my gloves.
is there bite marks on one of her hands?
They're not bite marks. They're scarred to shit, but they're not. I don't know. Make an investigation check so you can tell what they're from.
And I'll get you to explain in character and talk what they are.
Oh!
20.
Yeah, I think. I
You
think he
can
gets a
clearly
lot
tell
decent
they're
detail.
like chemical burns. They're not from an animal or anything.
That's not from a werewolf.
She's a meth queen.
No.
Who said that?
I worked in a tannery.
Oh.
I was really young and stupid, and my boss didn't really give a fuck. So,
I heard a rumor you were a werewolf. I heard you were
No.
bitten by a werewolf.
no.
I've been
That's an
making,
exciting rumor. Where'd you hear
I've
that
been
one?
making wolf puns this entire time.
I could tell. I have heard that rumor a few times around the town, because I don't usually, like, go into town, so people think I'm a bit fucked, but...
I don't buy it.
See, this makes
You
Look at that
are asleep.
investigation. Like
I sleep with
19
one eye open.
investigation.
God damn it.
So in the morning you are fatigued.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll get you guys
Burst your
to.
bubble.
I'm still gonna make wolf puns.
I'll get you guys to
Okay.
roll perception checks.
Deception checks.
That is a 12.
15.
Plus
Mhm.
a 4, that is 16.
Yeah. So what is your perception plus 4?
So, yeah.
Whoa.
I'm
So-
real wise.
Whoa.
What do we notice?
There's like it's nighttime. It's growing dim. Towards the end of this shift, you notice what you infer to be like animals in the bushes, just because like there's 2 glowing points of light, as if like eyes reflecting light back at you. So, but they're keeping their distance. and-
Probably nothing.
I pretty much, just in case any of them are sentient, I can't say loud enough. If anything approaches this caravan, I swear to God, I'm burning down these woods.
And the,
Unless they're friendly,
Tim
and then
is
I'll
such
give
a
them some
bad
food.
person.
I made some stew tonight. It's really yum.
the two eyes sort of bob and then split off. Go
Oh,
away.
are they two different creatures?
Oh, it wasn't two eyeballs. It was
Two floating glowing orbs.
cool.
Who knows?
Make of that what you will.
Have I seen anything like this before? Has Flo seen anything like this?
Roll me knowledge
Reminds me of a
nature.
time.
Nature?
Will
No, that's a one. That's a one.
No, you've heard stories about like swamp gas as like glowing orbs. But, like, I don't like this.
I can't really smell any swamp gas.
Do you feel any need to follow them?
It's because I haven't eaten yet.
I'm gonna go to bed. It's been 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
Let's swap shifts.
Shift change.
Fuck shit.
Siegfried and Steak.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go, Ziggers.
So Siegfried is going to show off his fabulous new pet.
It's the oldest of odd couples.
His new
It's a
pet.
bit-
Yeah. So like kind of out of nowhere, Siegfried has an owl sitting on his shoulder.
Oh.
It resembles an Australian tawny frogmouth because I love those birds.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Tastes great too.
Far out, Haley.
And it sort of just plucks its beak at you. Friendly.
Cool. Nice. Ziggers, where'd you get that bird?
I made it.
You made the bird?
Yeah.
What?
Well, it's more like I found it.
Did you... Where... What? Did you find... like, at
Siegfried,
the cave or in the forest? or
This is my
somewhere?
familiar.
Siegfried is very lucky
Right.
that Tin is not overhearing this.
Okay. Cool. Does
Yeah.
does it have any special tricks or anything?
Oh yeah, so it's gonna help us a lot. I can use its concentration slot to cast concentration spells that don't target myself. I can use it to cast touch spells from a distance. And it can also help you out in combat by distracting enemies or
Cool.
helping me in combat to cast
Oh,
spells.
mate.
Can
I do
we,
meditation and I'm fully aware of what's going on. Mate. Just hear a faint voice from the back of the carriage. Stop breaking the fourth wall, you idiot.
Yeah. I don't know that Siegfried knows about rules of D&D.
D&D.
He knows what a touch.
Fucking meta, dude.
He knows what a touch spell is.
Yeah.
What
You
a.
know some bad touches.
Can we eat the bird?
Siegfried would rather you didn't.
Oh, can we though?
Because probably the moment that you tried, Siegfried would unsummon his familiar and then cast Find Familiar again to
Okay. That's
summon
boring.
it somewhere else.
All right, Ziggers, massage time. What?
Like smooth
We're running
jazz.
low on oils.
Smooth jazz.
It's been a couple of weeks.
Have
Okay.
the familiar turn into an octopus to give him the massage.
You have to pay.
I like it.
you have
I
to
like
It's a
it.
really good idea.
I like it.
Blue bottle?
No. That was, octopus idea is really good though. So the little like suction cups. And,
Yeah, to cup you so
Yeah.
that you can swim faster.
Certainly.
Cupping?
hoping.
No?
What?
Well,
How does cupping make you swim faster?
It
Listen,
doesn't.
Listen.
okay, should I
I've
roll a
seen
perception
that
check?
There are people
now?
that think that cupping makes you swim faster.
Listen,
Right.
okay.
It doesn't.
I have seen enough anime to know where this is going, and I
Oh,
would like
okay, I'm
to
gonna
change the
roll my
subject, please.
perception check, right?
Okay,
Should I do
yeah,
that?
let's roll. Perceptions for the evening as the night club.
Oh, I got a 3.
Ooh.
Oh, well, I have +2. Well, +1 perception, so it's a 4.
Perception
Makes all the difference.
is 11. So yeah, Siegfried doesn't really notice anything, and you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
I'm
And
too
we all wake
caught
up
up in the
murdered.
whole
Octopus on your back thing.
octopus on my back.
Oh right,
thing.
I completely forgot. Al doesn't get to see anything either. The familiar gets its own perception checks as well, which is also really useful.
Is it
That's cool. We
Siegfried?
could use the owl in the morning to fly over the forest, right? Surely.
Yeah, I can use it to scout the area if something
Cool.
goes
Handy.
would go
Good
wrong.
job. Ziggers is MVP of the team. He doesn't get enough credit. I love him.
Really like him.
I
He gets
appreciate-
me, you know.
I appreciate that
simple.
you're like the only one who appreciates him at this point.
The only reason you like him is because he sometimes covers you in oil and touches you in various places. That's it.
Well,
It's
I'm
pretty
a
much
simple.
like-
I'm a simple Goliath. I have simple pleasures. All right, I'm
Oh,
going to
boy.
bed now again.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone's
So
going.
the shift's over. No problems.
Moggy
It is
gets up.
Moggy and Tin's Tin's second shift. Last shift of the evening. Well, the night. It's early morning, going through to dusk. Do you have anything you'd like to discuss between the two of you?
Do you have an instrument?
I do.
Oh no!
Play us a tune,
Don't wake us up,
Spoon.
please.
And copyright.
Can you play? Do you think you can play Freebird on that thing?
Probably.
Fantastic.
Good
Okay.
job.
Let's get
Do we perception checks
perception
again?
checks. Yeah.
That's that is 17.
Mm-hmm.
12 plus 2 is 14.
Yeah. So, Tin, those lights are back.
Told you to fuck off. It's like just me pointing out. Told you to fuck off.
And Moggy sees them as well. And
Yep.
what's her response to Tin's reaction?
These lights have been bothering you?
Told them if they came to approach the cart, I would burn down the forest.
Can you talk to them?
Are they any closer than they were last time?
No, they're about
No.
the same distance, just like on the other side of the path.
Yeah, they're just on the
Oh.
other side now.
I'm gonna poke through whatever's left of dinner and throw something at them.
Hmm. They sort of slink back a little ways, and then sort of bob up and down. Will saves. It's wisdom. Wisdom saves.
I haven't
Oh,
got
you
much
got-
of
You
that.
got the wrong people on shift.
That is a 10.
Also a 10.
Oh.
You are compelled to go and greet these creatures.
Go hang out, have a time.
Would you want to invite your friends along with
Am
you?
I completely aware that I'm being compelled to do this?
Probably not. That's part of being compelled,
yeah.
right?
It's an unconscious thing. You want to get closer to them to fight
Wanna
them.
get
Oh, you-
Maybe.
To have
Or maybe he talked to them.
I
Yeah.
just
Maybe
kind
have
of
some dinner, you know.
pull up the thing and say,
lol.
Find
Oh.
why.
God fucking damn it.
I cast Thaumaturgy and I say, "Hey guys!" as loud as I can.
Hmm.
Does that wake us
So,
up?
yeah, the rest of the party
No,
wakes up.
I'm saying this
Ugh.
at the wisps.
Okay, yeah.
Not at the party.
Okay.
So I'm charging in that direction while thaumaturging very loudly.
Does that
okay.
wake us up?
Yes.
Yes, it will.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thaumaturgy makes your voice really loud.
I
That's fine.
wanted to
You
didn't
guys,
get my full rest.
you get the benefits of a long rest.
Okay.
Ah,
alright, that's
sick.
good.
That's all I
Um,
care about.
Because, like, you have not done any strenuous activity for 8 hours, and you've slept a little bit, so you're not going to suffer any fatigue levels.
If this is a beholder, I'm going to jump across this
It's only-
table.
it's
Attack
only-
you.
It's
I'm
only
ready
through
for a
light.
beholder.
They're will of the wisps.
My
they're
level
making us
4
follow them.
character is ready for a beholder.
So-
Alright, so is now are we
Yeah.
all we all do wisdom
Bleary-eyed,
saves now?
you wake up and you hear Moggy running off into the forest, and Tin starting to
Okay.
move towards them.
Move towards,
Uh-oh.
like, the
Moggy, where are
fucking
you
dwarf's
going?
gone!
What? Guys, what's going on? I opened the
Must
door.
Flo, take care of the cart. I'm going to go chase after the balls of light and also Moggy.
What? No, that's a bad idea.
Sorry, feel compelled to.
Don't.
Bye.
Stop.
This is happening.
This is
Don't
bad.
fight it.
If I open up the back, can I see which way they're going? Can I chase
Yeah,
after
yeah,
them?
you can follow if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna chase after them.
I'm gonna
Um,
shout at the lights and I'm gonna say, "Hey, light friends, come back! I have more food."
Siegfried goes like, "This is a bad idea.
Yeah,
we should go with them." As he's tying the horses to a tree so they don't wander off.
Sure, Siegfried's smart about it. I'm chasing after you
Running
guys.
into the forest is a really bad idea.
Well, it's either all of us run into the forest together, or just those two go in and die.
At least we all have our armor on.
You could do something to try and snap me out of it, but
I
I mean,
don't
if
have
I'm compelled to
anything.
do something, I kind of have to do it.
What if I shoot her with my crossbow?
That might force her to make another check.
Once again, we should
Just
have had
like-
nets.
Try and do.
Let's just. Maybe they're not.
No.
malevolent. Maybe they're not.
I'm gonna chase her.
malevolent.
I'm gonna chase her. I'm not actually gonna.
Let's go.
shoot you.
Let's go. I'm gonna go.
Siegfried's going to send his owl up to follow closer to Moggy so he can find out exactly where you are, because he has a connection, like a psychic connection with his familiar to find out exactly where it is.
That's good. Okay.
So it'll make it easy to find everybody. And yeah, following on foot through the forest, chasing after these wisps.
Classic.
They sort of stop and hover around it's a massive tree. It's huge. It's covered in vines and like other trees growing off of it out in the middle. Roll me some perception checks as the wisps sort of fly lazily around it.
5.
Most of the way up.
13.
13.
13.
9.
With 13s, you notice a vine move on the ground.
I probably just
Danica
step
was-
on it.
No. Wait, you said I had a long rest?
Yes.
Am I within 30 feet of this tree?
Yeah.
Can I charm it?
You could certainly try.
Do you
Make
think it's
a wisdom
dryad?
save. I
Dryad's
know,
don't-
I'll charm it and talk to it.
it could also be like any number of those other horrible plant monsters. Actually, I don't know how many of them came into 5e. There was that one that had like it's a stump with a cute fuzzy animal on it
Oh,
that then
sounds great.
sprouts out horrible like grabby eating arms.
What does charmed with your spell do?
It means they are charmed for 1 minute.
Okay.
By me. That's all it says. So I assume it's just the same as like.
Is
the
charm an
charm
effect on the
spell.
back of the?
Yeah, so
probably.
a charmed creature can't attack the charmer or the target the charmer with harmful abilities or spells. The charmer has advantage on any ability checks to interact socially with the creature. So if you want to talk to it, you have advantage.
Hey, Mr. Vine Tree guy, what's up? What are you doing in the forest out here?
You sort of hear
It's a tree.
you sort of hear a slurping, sucking sound.
Yeah, I get it.
And a patch of grass in the distance is sort of fades to grey.
It eating?
Oh, maybe. So, are you gonna hurt my friends if they come near you, Mr. Tree?
You get back the sense of a voracious hunger that
I mean, I get
Cannot
it. We all gotta
be
eat.
quenched in any way. It
Me
just
all the time.
needs to keep eating.
This is creepy.
I don't like this. Where are these guys? Are they just running straight
Yeah,
towards it?
they're around you. And
Let's kill the tree.
Hey, you guys should just
I'm
stay back.
Am I
We still
completely
compelled.
Yeah. you're
compelled
still
by
fine.
the?
You're compelled to you're no longer compelled. You're where the wisps want you to be.
Okay.
All right, let's go back, guys.
Okay.
You feel happy where you are.
Uh-oh.
Glad that you've made
Oh
it.
no, this isn't a good place to be. 10.
I think this is a great place to
Moggy.
be.
That
Yes.
tree? You
Yeah.
see the tree that's wiggling?
No.
Of course you don't, because you rolled like a 5.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
glad.
There's
to
lots
be-
of trees.
It's gonna
Flora,
eat
this is
you.
the happiest I've been since
Okay.
I first woke up. Please don't ruin this for me.
Oh, Tim, that's so upsetting.
Mo-
That's not even real
Moggy goes
happiness.
and hugs Tin, probably around the legs because Moggy is very short.
Guys,
I love you guys.
So-
I'm so glad we
Steak,
get to adventure
can you
together.
help me just get Tin? I'm gonna
A
grapple Moggy.
massive vine-covered branch slams into the ground between you and where you remember the cart being.
A new friend.
Yay.
The ground around it is seeped of color and life.
Okay,
That's normal, right?
Doesn't
no,
seem
it's
good.
trying to eat us. This is a very slow way to die because I have to explain to you that
My
we're about
time
to
has
die.
come.
I'm gonna try and grab Moggy and try and get over that tree that came
cool.
down.
Can Moggy have snapped out of it yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so that horrifying sight
I
of the...
probably should have made you guys make more saves, but it's
Yeah.
fine. It's one off.
Cool,
Okay.
It's the tree's job to eat you now.
Let's go!
cool, not resisting. Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna try and vault over the
Mm-hmm.
I was
branch that came down.
like, fuck, let's go. Boom. Just like
Okay.
following you, I guess.
A
Good.
second branch collides on top of it,
Far out.
trying to hit
Let's
you guys.
just fire the
It's a tree,
tree.
right?
Yeah, it's a,
Fires hurt wood.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sacred
accurate.
flame!
sure. You could certainly try hitting it with some fire or cold damage.
Sacred flame.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's
I'll
roll
do-
some initiatives if you guys want to fight
let's,
it.
let's throw some...
Okay.
First thing I'm going to do is throw Alchemist Fire.
I don't really want to fight it. It's not killing enough so we can get away.
Oh, no.
6.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
15? 13?
22.
That's
Oh.
16.
16 for you, 4. Steak. 10.
Oh, no.
Can you got, what did you say?
I got
17?
16.
16.
This is happening. We're finding a tree.
Are we here?
This is like
Is
the
this where
worst
we are?
parts of the first Lord of the
So
Rings book.
this
or
was
one.
the path, this was the road for a different encounter. I wasn't sure
Okay.
which one would trigger. So I banked on the one that would have more elevated terrain and more stuff going on, because this is basically just
Tree.
you're fighting a tree in a clearing. There's no elevated
This-
terrain. It's
I'm sorry,
kind of a boring
This
map.
reminds me of like Fellowship of the Ring, and I keep expecting like Tom Bombadil to fucking show up.
Hmm.
It's like dancing go, Tom Bombadil Bomb, Tom Bombadil.
No, I wouldn't
just,
stop
like,
the plot dead right then
like-
and there for no reason at all.
Are you sure?
I'd have fun encounters instead, where you guys get to fight a
I
shambling
don't know. I
mound.
mean, like I would look forward to it because
Oh, not the shambling. Oh.
like I'd get to be
Hey,
able to
Mom.
tell like
This
Tom,
killed
Tom
one of my best
Bombadil.
friends in my last campaign
to
I
shut
played.
the fuck up.
Moggy, you're the first lot in initiative.
Oh,
Wait, what are we
yeah.
fighting?
Shambling mound.
It's a giant tree.
Moggy is gonna shoot the shambling mound.
Mm-hmm.
Does Moggy know where the shambling mound is? Or do we just see
it's
vines?
pretty distinct now
Okay.
that it's moving a little faster than it was. It's got a mouth. It looks like a maw. Doesn't
Okay.
have any eyes or like a head. It is just a collection of vegetation that definitely stands out from the surrounding foliage.
Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
I could shoot it,
Yep.
or do we want me to cast the fairy fire thing on it so everyone gets advantage to hit it?
I mean, I like the sound of that, honestly.
Okay, I do that.
I already have advantage on most of my attacks.
Can I have the handbook?
Okay, well now throw
I
all of it.
so forget how fairy fire works. I believe it has to make a save.
Yeah, it's
Like a dex save or something. like
Yeah.
that, probably.
I think my save is 15.
and it's all creatures in the area.
So I will attempt to place it so it's only hitting the shambling
What did I
mound.
do this time? Oh no.
The range is 60
Okay.
feet, so I'm pretty sure I
Yeah.
could do that.
Definitely get him.
I never knew I had that.
Yeah, it's a deck save.
Yeah. Okay.
Discovering
So it's all
something
creatures
new
need to
every
make
time.
deck saves,
Fighting.
or be surrounded
Loved by
in the
daylight.
glowing sort of
Evil by night.
lights.
Running into
Okay.
a real fight. Say it,
Siegfried,
Yes.
his familiar, and the shambling mound are all surrounded by this glowing light. What color is your glowing light, by the way?
Let's go a horrible, horrible red.
Why is
Ooh.
Siegfried
I was
covered
going to
in
go with something fun.
Because every creature in the spell's radius has to
Right,
make the
okay.
save, which
Does that
means
mean
you three as
Siegfried
well.
has
What if I cast
Oh.
Zone of
advantage on
Truth?
attacks against him?
Then we can all just
All
say
right.
A
let's-
creature has advantage
let's
on
roll-
attacks against Siegfried.
Let's roll
Familiar.
the save.
Yeah, roll saves.
What kind of save is it?
Why are they making the saves?
Because it's all creatures in the radius.
But the range is 60 feet,
Yeah.
and it's a 20-foot radius.
Oh,
I
okay.
should be able to only hit the...
Oh, okay.
so
you
yeah.
Go
Okay.
past it.
So yeah,
Good.
the mound fails.
Okay.
Sorry.
Good, because I rolled a
Also
9.
didn't hit.
I rolled a 5.
Mhm. So bonus action movement.
Suppose I should do some of those.
Mhm.
Who wants one of these?
Nope.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, 10.
Tin's gonna get some alchemist fire out.
Mhm.
Tin's gonna throw it at him.
Okay,
So
go
what am
for
I
it.
rolling? Just it's a D12 plus. It's a
It's a
D20 plus 1.
ranged improvised spell attack.
So okay.
Not spell attack. Ranged thrown attack. I'm pretty sure I'll make a ranged attack against the object.
I throw it,
Yep.
but I include my body inspiration.
Don't you
I get-
have,
Lucky.
not lucky, advantage because of the fairy fire?
I didn't
Oh,
hit.
yeah.
Yes.
Alright,
Yeah,
I can roll
advantage.
again, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So second D20.
Hey.
Highest number.
There we go.
What you got?
So that's an 18 plus whatever else I rolled with it.
With a ranged attack, you add your
Dex.
dexterity.
Right. Yeah, that's a 21.
Yep, that definitely hits. It is 1d4 damage
1d4 damage.
at the start of each of its turns. So I will roll that on its turn.
And what's its initial damage?
There's no initial damage. Sorry.
Initial damage, but it
Yeah.
captures a light.
Yes, definitely does.
Does it need to roll a save to not, get
It
burned?
will.
Okay.
Then we
Jesus.
have the Shambling Mound.
Oh,
Shambling
Um,
mound.
it's still
on
charmed by me,
fire.
so it can't hurt
Yeah.
What a picture.
until
Whoa.
I hit it, and then I'll be like, oh.
Took 4 fire damage and is very upset about it.
Both
Grow
sides.
up.
So it's gonna move as far as it can, 20 feet close to you guys.
Just much under my breath. I'm like, I fucking warned you.
And yeah, it's gonna try and put
Burn
itself
this-
out.
Burn this forest down.
It's a DC 10 Dex check. Okay, it does not manage to put itself out. It swats at the fire, and a little bit more of it catches.
Stupid tree.
Good job. Good job.
And then it is Siegfried's turn. Siegfried gets to cast a fun, cool spell.
Ooh, go Siegfried. Leave some for us.
So-
Goddamn DMPCs.
Range
They're
spell
awesome
attack
spells.
with advantage is.
Pingus.
Yep, that hits.
Pingus.
So let's see. I need these dice, and now I need to find out what kind of damage I can do to it.
Pingus you.
Is this prismatic spray or something?
This is
shit?
Chaotic Orb from Xanathar's Guide to Everything.
Fire. Do some fire, Siegfried.
Do you know if fire's the right damage to do to it? Oh, let's see. That's. Oh.
It is
Yeah,
a
we're gonna
flash.
pick force damage out of those.
Okay.
So just a bubble of rippling air just shoots from Siegfried and slams into the Shambling Mound,
You'll
dealing
see it,
That's cool.
burrito.
All right.
I do this solely to get you to laugh. I'm sorry.
Do you know how much damage Siegfried just did?
Siegfried did about 7 damage to it. With force damage.
That's good. That's good.
Then it is Flo's turn.
I'm gonna guiding bolt it.
Go for it.
That is a lot.
Mhm.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
And that is 4d6 damage. So that is 8 plus 6. That's 14 points of. What kind of damage are you?
Is it radiant or fire?
I believe it's radiant. Yeah,
I believe it.
radiant.
14 points
yes.
of radiant damage.
And the next attack roll.
Has advantage.
Yeah.
So,
So, not much. And thanks to the mystical dim light glittering. So
mhm.
now it's red and glittery.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay, yep.
Disco tree.
Seems good to me.
Steak, you're up.
I gotta enter
Oh,
rage mode,
God,
especially
sorry.
after being awoken in the middle of my sleep.
I forgot.
So I entered rage
You
mode
Mm-hmm.
and going to just attack with my big rock on a stick.
Yep, big axe-like thing.
Oh no! Oh wait,
You have
I get to roll
advantage.
advantage. Yeah.
They are.
Yes. So that's 4. Oh, that's +5, right?
Yeah, D20 plus your strength plus your
it's
proficiency.
19. Actually,
Excellent,
yeah.
that is a hit.
Yeah.
Roll some damage.
So I'm rolling a d12 of 3, but I also got a feat when I was leveling up, which means I can re-roll my attacks once per turn. So I'm
So
re-rolling.
you may as well just roll 2 damage dice.
So I got a 10
that is
plus
much better than
7, so 17.
And your
slashing
rage damage?
Plus, so that's a 19.
Yep.
Yeah.
19 damage.
Slashing damage.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Calm down, Steak. Leave some for
Steak's
us.
not mucking around. You wake him up early, you're in trouble.
Steak's a very
He
grumpy
needs his
boy.
nap time.
Excellent.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Oh, cool.
Um,
we got-
Maybe
oh,
some
this is
sesame
great.
street
Look
after
at this
Yeah,
model. Look
that's
at this.
the-
This is amazing.
Shambling Mound that was found. Thank you for finding that, Tori.
Yeah.
That's
I
really
forgot to bring it
Where'd
out
you
at the
find
start
it?
of combat. Tori had it in her collection.
Oh, in her collection.
So it's
right.
really
Yeah.
big.
As soon
It's
as
like
I find it in the garbage.
10
just
feet
ran out
by
there, it's
10
like,
feet.
There's
Yeah.
a shambling mound in our garbage.
Big boy.
What's it doing there?
You know the D&D collectible miniatures
Right,
game?
yeah, yeah.
It's one of those.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Did
they
you paint it yourself?
Those ones came pre-painted.
Takes half the
Best.
fun out of it.
Cool.
Muggy.
Yay!
I haven't thought of what I was gonna do.
So
I recommend massive damage.
here's the thing.
Hit its underbelly for massive damage.
It doesn't have any metal on it. So
No,
I
it doesn't.
can't heat metal.
Yeah. It's almost like I knew one of the spells that
Can
one of my
can one of
players
us
picked
put
and
metal on it?
Great.
Like what I've
Probably.
done? I've got like a hunting trap. that I
However,
like.
I can do
Heat the
dissonant
axe.
whispers.
Hit his axe.
I feel like, but he'll drop his weapon.
No, but it's a wooden pole with a metal.
But no, it's a rock. stone.
So yeah, you'll have a lava on a stick.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty cool
Poke
though. I do have a hunting trap I can put on it. Maybe.
I know
that would
it's
be
all
better.
Don't worry about it. I can do
Alright.
dissonant
Accurate, but we've gotta
whispers.
kill this
Make a
guy and
wisdom
trap.
save.
So,
Yeah, wisdom save. Okay. DC is more than 10, I presume.
Yes.
What happens?
I roll some damage.
Mhm.
3d6s.
We all watch as Moggy crouches down, pulls out their dice, starts rolling damage.
Mhm.
So that's
this is the most meta bard I've ever seen.
13 damage,
Jake.
Yep.
and he must now flee.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Up to its maximum speed. So
Yes,
it's 20
which
feet
will give
directly
you
back.
an attack of up.
If you wish to
Oh,
use your
sick.
reaction, you can attack
Yes,
again.
yes, please.
Get him.
I would like to do an attack of opportunity. Does that mean I get an advantage on this attack too?
It is still glowing with fairy fire. It should be glowing for like another minute.
Yeah,
so that's a 7 and an 11. So
Yeah.
7. That ends up being 18.
That's definitely going to hit. Roll some damage.
I get to roll this one once. It doesn't count as an attack.
This is
on a
the
turn.
start of the new round. So if you use your feat this round, you won't be able to use it on your attack
I
step.
want to use it now.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. Alright, so it ends up being 14 damage.
Nice. Okay. Sweet turn. Moggy?
Yep. I will give someone one of these if someone wishes.
Mhm.
And that'll be my turn, I
Mhm.
guess.
Okay. 10 is your turn.
So it's fleed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're 20 feet away. It's still within range of your crossbow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
know what? Yeah, let's do the crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna load up, prepare to fire an actual bolt. Hopefully I can pin the little creep right between the eyes.
Get.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Roll again just to see if you criticaled.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Oh, well.
So that's a 22.
Yep, that hits.
2 hits. And then let's just go... boom. And that is 10 damage.
Magical piercing damage.
Magical piercing damage.
Nice.
I
I just need to share this with the audience. The damage marked on the shambling mound is 69.
Nice.
Hey.
Anything else in your turn, Tim?
Hit it again,
You
just
must
so it's
know.
not.
I keep getting disappointed by this food.
Okay.
No, nothing
We're
else.
disappointing you.
Shambling mound's turn. Start of the...
Yeah,
Is it coming back?
I'm supposed
first
to be
off,
the immature one, not you.
It takes a little bit, but not a lot of fire damage. And then it moves 20 feet up to stake.
Come at me.
Okay.
Okay, I will.
It is going to slam you twice.
Yeah, good.
You're gonna get slammed.
I rolled double twos.
Listen, I'm not.
Nice.
Does an 8 hit your AC?
No.
That's a shame.
So it sort of just slams two huge vines on either side of you and roars. And it's like firing on fire. And
You
there's a
probably-
little bit of pain in the roar.
Spooky.
Get a little bit of
epic.
spit
What
on
an
you.
epic scene.
Cool. I'm not disappointed, okay?
Siegfried's
I'm just...
turn.
This is going exactly how I expected. Like, every D&D group may start off as the Fellowship of the Ring, but will end up being Arthur's Court of Knights from freaking
Oh
Monty
yeah.
Python and the
Oh
Holy
yeah,
Grail.
for sure.
Towards the end of this. And it's already getting there.
I think we were already there.
Well, yeah, I think we started off as, like... We started off
As
as
soon
Arthur's
as we met
Knights.
Captain Adrian, we were like, hey, what are you doing?
Like, we started off as Arthur's Knights, and we've only just gotten worse.
Yeah.
This is just... there's no comparison for this. This is just nothing but memes and stupidity.
Thunder seems pretty rad.
I don't know what the problem is
Yeah.
with that though.
Thunder
Oh,
seems
no
pretty
problem.
No
rad.
problem. It's just...
So,
I don't know.
Siegfried's turn. He sort of just slams his hand together and a boom of thunder echoes in your ears.
Oh,
As-
damn it, Siegfried!
The second chaos bolt goes off doing
Siegfried's so cool.
Right in my
Such a
ear.
cool dude.
doing 19 thunder damage.
Oh,
Shit.
Siegfried is a real deal.
So here's my problem. Thunder doesn't do any damage.
It's magic.
Lightning does damage.
Not to this guy.
This is like Final Fantasy rules here, okay? By thunder, they
Whoa.
actually mean
Guiding
lightning.
bolt!
Go for it. Guiding bolt's pretty rad.
That is a 20 to hit, not natural.
Yep. Beats its AC.
8. Oh, plus 20. That's 18 points of radiant damage.
Nice
We're
job.
Killing it.
Steak, it's your turn.
All right, time to finish this tree.
Mm-hmm.
Jared's like,
So I get 2 attacks
don't
this
know
turn too.
how.
So
Yes.
we'll see how we go. Okay,
Actually,
Finish it
might
off.
kill
Give
it.
it a
that's a 9 plus
Terrible.
7.
You have an
Should I
advantage.
roll it again?
Yeah, just roll again in case you crit.
Okay, yeah. So that's 24.
Yep, that hits.
Yep.
Roll damage for that.
11 plus
11.
7 plus 2. So we've got 20, right?
Yeah, 20 damage.
20 damage.
20 damage.
All right,
And
and
that's
Be a
first
scene.
attack. And then
Yeah,
I get a
totally.
bonus
gotta
action
do it
second
again.
attack.
20 damage.
Gotta do the, what's it called?
Listen to nothing
Berserker.
but My Chemical
Yeah.
Romance.
Okay,
gotta get the discount.
so that's a first roll to 8.
It's
So
not
now I roll
phase
19. Natural
Give me
19,
back
so
my
that
razor.
hits. Then
Yep.
rolling a 12 again. 8. So that's a 17. On the second
Back
attack.
in my day, we just called them
So
promos, and that was
37 damage.
Scene kid.
That's it.
They're like
Plus,
Tim Burton's Nightmare
Um,
Before Christmas is like their favorite film.
what was the second attack damage? Sorry?
17.
17.
My corpse, right.
It's their second favorite. They believe Tim
dies.
Burton is just a movie genius. Oh my god.
He is a god.
It's dead.
Sin
The
has
tree's
Allison.
dead.
Wait, what? You got it?
Yeah, we killed
Yeah.
Sorry, we're talking about sane kids.
Mhm.
We're making jokes about seeing kids here, and you finished the fucking thing.
Good
Yeah,
job,
finish the
Steak.
God damn it!
Just like farming the crops back home.
Damn.
So you sort of like
Good job.
cut it at the base, and it
I hope you yell timber when it does happen.
and it sort of lifts all parts of it up into the sky and screams in pain and misery,
Oh.
and it crumbles down. And
Oh.
where it had
Don't make us feel bad. Tried to
Just
kill
wanted to eat.
where it had absorbed life, now new life grows.
Oh.
The will of the wisps, they sort of bob for a sec.
Yeah, you
Change.
better run.
Into like a bluey color, and then just zip off in opposite directions.
Little fuckers.
Damn it.
Okay.
Wisps.
So, does anyone remember where the cart was?
That way.
No.
That way.
Should we investigate this area first? Is there anything else to get from here?
No, you
Loot
just
the
get a bunch of
tree.
XP.
Oh, okay.
Loot the tree.
I will loot the tree and I will steal its teeth.
There's
teeth.
there's some ironwood bark
Ooh, I hate it.
that you find.
I can use it to repair my armor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take some.
I'll make more.
Because being the disciple of a nature god, your armor is made out of wood.
Wood.
Because why not?
Wood.
So Siegfried suggests that he can have his familiar fly up and find the cart so that they can find it again. He's pretty sure he
Some
knows
kind of
about
Cthulhu
where he
shit.
tied the horses.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure you know where they are, Siegfried, or you do know?
Boy is too busy giving massages to know anything.
Just get the L to have a look.
Knows
Is
his
that
place.
We
what?
know
What's
you're
the L's name, by the way? You haven't...
Francis will be
Francis?
able to find the cart from the
Francis?
air.
Is a wonderful name. Good job, Siegfried.
Ricochet. Fried chicken.
Off you go, Francis. A moment later, Siegfried, just staring off into the middle distance, is like, this way.
Okay, good.
Thanks,
I like
Pat.
I trust the kid. Let's
It's
go.
just, I like Siegfried. I know sorcerer, but you gotta stop showing steak here, your magic hands. He's just gonna get used to it. And then next thing we know, like he won't do anything without a massage. Okay,
Well,
stop.
that's not that far of a stretch.
Stop.
Why is that a
there.
problem? I don't see
Stop
that- I don't see
touching
that
steak.
being- Alright, so we back at the
Oh,
cart?
okay. Yeah, you arrive safely back at the cart. The horses are there. Everything's fine.
Good job, Siegfried. We're all rested, aren't
Cool.
we?
Yeah, yeah.
I-
should we hit
let's
the
leave.
Fine. I feel fine.
What's wrong
Do
with you?
Do you want to talk about what's wrong with you?
No.
Should you talk about what's wrong with you?
It may be backstory stuff that I'm mucking around with.
Is this Tim or Haley?
This is Haley.
This is too meta. God damn.
There's just like a weird, like, incandescent voice that sounds an awful lot like mine. He's coming out and it's like, ignore him. It's fine.
Message me your ideas later. We'll
Yeah.
Um,
We'll talk.
yeah.
Talk.
So,
We're driving.
yeah,
We're getting the
it's
hell out of here.
it's early morning, dawn. There's long shadows. It's pretty chilly, and you set off once again, following a straight path through the
dawn.
woods. It's sort of dug into the earth a little bit, so there's gravel, and then on either side there's mounds of dirt, so there's a little bit of height on either side before the tree line, about 5 feet higher up. And what's your passive perceptions?
I don't know.
14.
So
Like 12?
it's 10 plus
11.
your wisdom score. And
11.
Oh, your perception. If you have proficiency
Yeah.
in perception, it brings it up.
10 plus your wisdom score.
yeah, and if you're trained in proficiency,
yeah.
you get your proficiency.
It's just one.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think
11.
I'm
Yeah.
14.
Mm-hmm.
10.
So with a 14, you're noticing a lot more of those spider webs.
Oh, guys, there's a lot of spider webs.
Everybody else is fine. They don't notice anything.
If I have to fight a spider,
Can we pick up the paste tin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. I'll make the horses go faster.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm gonna keep
So,
looking out and get
the
my
day-
crossbow.
Goes on, but it doesn't seem to get any brighter from about mid-morning.
Feywild.
It gets a little bit dimmer and blacker. There's trees growing over the top now because you're deeper into the Caliginous Woods. So the trees are now growing over the top of the road. So that's why it's growing darker.
Surprise. We're on Michael Jackson's estate.
There's more spider webs.
You okay?
I think this sounds great.
You sure? That's good.
What should I don't
Is it
know
your
what to
nose?
do.
Your nose looks itchy.
Wait.
I'm just wiggling my face.
Okay. I'm worried.
Spells. I hate this.
What are you doing?
I'm just looking through my spell book. It's fine. Just drive quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's get some perception checks from everybody.
Oh.
I smell
Natural
toast.
1. I'm really looking at my spell book.
Mm-hmm.
12.
16?
Oh no.
12, you hear a strange chittering sound, and Moggy definitely sees a big
19.
fuck off spider.
Spider, 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 spider,
19.
spider, 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 spider.
How big is...
I saw you roll a 4 on the dice, sir. I know.
4. So I'm just like,
What do you
fucking
mean?
go faster.
What do you mean, spider? Oh, shit! Animal friendship.
We're fucked, aren't we? You're making
No.
us fight a fucking spider, aren't you?
Can I
Maybe.
cast animal
Oh,
friendship
yeah.
on it? It has to make a wisdom save.
Okay. That's where that one.
Unless
went.
it has an
Is it
intelligence
coming, is
of
it coming
4
to
or
attack
higher.
us, or is it just hanging out?
Well, at the moment it's just hanging out, checking you guys out.
I'm gonna make
Is
it
this,
be our
like,
friend.
is this pretty much just like see how many fucking fights we can fit into one encounter a
Yes.
day?
all
Is
of
this like
I'm gonna see how many spells I can use today.
Well,
How's
the
that?
giant spider that you cast Animal Friendship on has a lower intelligence than 4.
Easy. So it's gotta make. I think it just works then.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Alright,
Oh no!
cool.
Otherwise, it must succeed a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Does it beat a 16? Oh no!
Oh fuck.
Guys, it
now
doesn't
it's a
want to be
little
our
bit-
friend.
And now it's a little bit mad, and there's 2 other spiders you can see.
Okay, so
And
Can
they
I
sort
shoot?
of-
Damn it.
Can I shoot?
Before you can,
are we able
the
to keep-
horses sort of start slowing down a lot despite your best efforts to urge them on.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
You
no,
like
look down and their
goodies.
hooves are tangled in webs.
Baby horses.
Uh-oh.
The horses are hurting.
We're fucked.
Sacred flame! I'm gonna sacred flame them.
Yeah, let's roll some initiatives.
We're
What was
fucked.
that?
And count to
Okay.
the second.
4.
That is
Oh.
7.
I got a 1.
I am not happy about this.
16?
Okay, so
But I'm on 3.
Moggy, 10 spiders,
I said I got it. 7.
7, yeah.
Okay, so do we have
10 flow
spider
guard.
miniatures?
You better have spider miniatures.
And
That's a
yeah,
I'm moving to
and
Three.
you got 3,
You okay?
4.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to sacred flame some shit.
Jared, throw me the
I'm
minis.
tired.
I just really wanted to
So
do
there
that
are
big fucker.
3 spiders in front of you.
That is not a spider.
In front of us?
Yep.
That is an armadillo,
It's not an armadillo.
It's
a
a
tentacle thing, and
A
something
frog?
It's not a
blue.
tentacle thing.
It's so
He's a lizard.
Yeah, these are going to represent the giant spiders for this.
He's so
encounter.
cute though.
This looks like
He's
my
so cute. Okay.
It's a dark
my
mantle.
step grandmother.
Oh dear.
Is this a basilisk?
No.
What is it?
It should say underneath.
I didn't know you had things of my mother.
Canalith? Never heard of that before.
Moggy, you're up first in combat.
Yeah!
Fucking do something so we can get out of here.
We're just hunting 3 spiders. Come on.
Okay, so I can
How bad could
do
it be?
the fairy fire thing again.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
I will put it over here so it doesn't
Yep.
hit us, but it hits all of those guys.
Sure.
Actually, if I put it here, it won't hit us. But yeah.
The one on the left succeeds. The two, the middle and the one on my right, fails.
So this one succeeds?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put a marker next to each one that's... Where are my D4s?
Do you want mine?
Oh well, I'll just put
In
D6s.
space.
These guys are the ones that have sparkles. Right. And then I will pass on a...
So we have advantage on these guys.
Yes.
I had one
Yeah,
from
cool,
last
great.
thing. Do I just hold on to that?
it
Yeah,
lasts
it
for
lasts
like 10 minutes.
So it's been a little while.
Yeah,
So.
so that one's gone.
Yeah.
That is my turn.
10.
Oh god. What's happening? They're just sitting in front of us?
Are we on top of the carriage?
Yeah, menacing. Tin's
Doesn't
probably
matter.
driving from memory. Steak likes to be on top of the carriage.
Oh, in that case, you're probably back here.
There's a jerk in there somewhere. I'm not
And
gonna
Ziggers
make
is
it, but-
behind me.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna just, fire at one of them with my crossbow.
Go for it.
Which one took any damage before?
None of them's taken any damage. They just took fairy fire.
I put fairy fire on them,
So
it
they
makes
get
it so you've got
advantage for the-
advantage.
2 on the right.
I'll
Plus two.
shoot the middle one.
Okay.
Ooh. 18.
Nice.
Whoa.
Yep, that definitely
Real
hits
nice.
its AC.
Oh, that's an 18 plus 6, so that's like a 24.
Mhm.
And then I'm just gonna fucking... There we go, that's...
Then I just
That's
don't
eight.
care.
8 damage on the spider in the middle.
Yeah,
Okay,
just...
thanks.
Is it dead?
No, it's not.
Gone.
It's got 1 bolt in it.
God.
It's a giant spider.
Tin does
The
not want to
size
be
of a
here.
dash hound.
Tin is just not happy. It's the size of a sausage dog?
No, shit. What's the big ones?
German Shepherd?
Yeah, one of those. Sure.
Great
like-
Dane.
Great Dane?
Yeah.
Saint Bernard?
Irish wolfhound. Just
A
listen,
big
dogs.
A Chihuahua.
Which
So
one
I
did you
like
hit?
this-
Spoodle?
The one in the middle.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, the spiders.
What they wanna
let's
do?
see. The one that got hit is gonna go straight for Tim. So it's gonna spider climb up.
It's on
Can
me.
someone flip to defensive duelist, please, to make sure I've got this, I understand this correctly? The new feat, because
Yeah.
I want to make sure, like, if it's about to do what I think it's about to do, I want to make sure I got that correctly. So it's defensive duelist.
Proficient, and another creature hits you with a melee attack. You can use your reaction to add your proficiency bonus to your AC for that attack, potentially causing. So you can add a +2 to your AC,
Yeah, okay, cool.
depending on what he says. it
Okay.
is.
So it's gonna try and bite you. It rolled.
Bite attacks are a melee attack, yeah?
Yes, melee. Melee weapon attack, 19 to hit.
19 to hit?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it still passes my armor class.
hmm
That's why you need a shield. Like
That
me.
is 7 piercing damage. And I'll get you to make a constitution saving
I'm
throw.
unaffected by poisons.
Right.
Hey.
So just sort of
Tim is
dents
so
your
OP.
exoskeleton.
What the heck?
Warforged.
Warforged.
Warforged,
It's
everybody.
alright, we can still murder him.
The spider on my right is going
If
to
it removes
move.
its fangs, there are slight sparks coming out.
It's gonna move 30 feet around, sort of just like flank you guys 5 feet away. That's good. And it's gonna lob a web attack at everybody on top.
Just everybody.
No, Steak, you're on top of the carriage, right?
I am on top of the carriage as well.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a single target, I'm assuming. 9 plus 5 is 14. Does that hit your
No,
AC?
misses.
You are
Fine.
It's got webs all over you, but they're not restricting your movement in any way.
Just make me look like I've got fishnets on.
And the spider on the other side is going to do the same thing, but to flow.
No!
That's an unflattering look.
Ooh. Does 18 plus 5 is 23. Does 23 hit your AC?
With my shield? Yes.
Okay.
Shield.
Yeah, got my little shield.
You're okay.
You are restrained by webbing. As an action, you may make a DC 12 strength check to burst out of the webbing. Can also be attached and destroyed. DC 10. Yep, cool.
Cool, I'm restrained. That's fun.
Restrained means that there is not the restrained condition. No, there it is.
There it is.
Your speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature has disadvantage on dex saving throws.
Cool, but I can still cast a spell?
Yes.
You can kind of just hang
Sick.
there. It doesn't not a super big deal for you, right?
Oh,
No, because I'm not a melee person, so it's all good. Just after the combat, I'd be like, help.
I'm in a sticky situation. Help.
Siegfried is inside the carriage because he rides inside the carriage, but all 4 sides of the carriage have got windows on them, so you can see through. He moves to the front carriage, and
You better open a
To the
window before
front?
you cast a spell through it.
yeah, so he can see through
It's
the front,
technically underneath.
and shoots the
This baby?
spider. Yeah, that guy.
Spider attacking me.
Yeah, that is a hit with several bolts of
Fire?
force damage
Oh.
from. I didn't have to roll to hit. It's magic missile, you guys.
No!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. And twin spell. Lets him do that again. 6, 10, 15, and 8 is enough to kill this giant spider.
Isn't he
Hey!
supposed to, like, he's very good, but isn't he supposed to be a novice? He's supposed to be learning how to adventure. He seems to have got it under wraps. I think we can leave him in the next town.
Yeah.
Sorcerers are rad, you guys.
Leave him in.
I mean, I basically just chewed through a whole bunch of my sorcerer points, but that's fine.
It's okay.
Well, Siegfried. Then it is Flo's turn.
Sacred Flame!
Okay.
Dex save.
On which one?
On the one that webbed me, this
Yep.
guy.
Dex save on a spider. Woo. What's your DC for that?
14.
I got a 13.
Yay! You take 4 points of radiant damage.
Nice. Okay. And then, Moggy, where are you at? You're,
I am up on the front of the carriage.
What are you doing?
put those two guys at the back of the,
These
carriage for me. They snuck up behind. These guys
shit.
look like giant grasshoppery things. They're actually sized large.
Oh,
Oh,
So
cool.
they're slightly bigger than they appear to be there.
so they're taking up 4
So
squares
it's like
each.
2 shambling mounds. Is
Yeah.
that what we're dealing with right
Yeah.
now?
No.
Shambling mounds. are
Shambling
long.
mounds had, but they had like buckets of health.
Yeah, yeah.
And they could have engulfed somebody. They never got to engulf anybody.
That's pretty
Okay.
horrifying. You don't want to be
Luckily,
inside a
it was
shambling
all my
mound.
spells just then, guys.
Yeah, so
Gotta
the
look.
ant cakes
There
have
we
got
go.
bite attacks, and they're gonna climb up. One's gonna try and hit Stake from behind
Come on,
with
me.
acid spray.
Ugh, gross.
6.
Does it get into melee to do the acid spray?
In a line 30 feet long, 5 feet wide.
I can do that and be like, good.
Each creature in the line must make a DC 13 Dex save.
What kind of line do you want to go for?
But I'm on the top. I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
So
These guys are-
so it's just gonna
it's
try
just
and hit
us
you.
two, like, on the front. On the front.
It's probably actually gonna move so that it can hit flow and stake in a line. And
Fair.
deck saves.
I fail it. Oh, wait, do I have disadvantage or do I fail?
Is it attacking?
Disadvantage on deck saves.
Oh, look at that. That was
Flow
good.
Oh
and
my
stake.
gosh.
17.
I got a.
19.
This is.
Really?
Disadvantage.
She rolled an 18 and a 17.
Wow. Well done. Stake?
This is a deck save?
Yes.
I have advantage on deck saves, I can
Yes,
see,
you
right?
do.
So I rolled a 10 and a 2. Okay.
Oh, no.
Add
But
your
the-
dex to
but-
that 10.
That was a 12.
Take 10 points of acid
Are you
damage.
serious?
Do I
Mhm.
take half that?
Half as
Oh,
much in a failed save.
That's
Cool.
so
Half as much as a
lame.
successful The other one is going to climb up and
Points of
attack
heat.
Flo, because they are encased in webbing. Does a 16 beat your AC?
Would I
As
have
it
my
bites you.
shield?
Yeah, you were holding your shield, right? Casting
Yeah,
spells?
yeah, I was holding my shield and like cast spells. So no, it misses.
Okay. It tried very hard to bite you.
Wow, we are
Steak.
surrounded by monsters.
It's your turn.
Alright, so
Steak.
I enter rage mode.
Yep.
Activate
Beast
the
mode.
rage mode. So I'm in. If I leave, I'm gonna get attack of.
Yeah, he'll get
so,
an attack of
alright,
opportunity
So
on
I'll
you,
go
'cause
for
he's-
this giant grasshopper-y character.
Yeah.
10 plus 7, so 17.
Yep, that beats its AC.
Okay, cool. 7 plus, which is 9 plus 16 damage.
Nice. Okay.
That's it, yeah. Oh, I can re-roll a damage turn once per turn.
Yeah.
Might as well re-roll this now, because it's the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
No? Not
No,
better.
7.
Okay. Top of the round. Moggy.
Hello.
There are bugs.
There are bugs. So,
Kill them.
do we want me to get rid of that spider that is spraying web? Or one of the spiders? Or should I go for the big bitey?
I feel like the big guys sound like more trouble.
Yeah?
I'm fine.
You're fine?
No, I'm kidding. You go.
I
Kill the
could
big
also cast another fairy fire and it will only hit, like, these two and potentially get them in it. But I can't get it to hit this guy as well because otherwise I'll hit all of us.
What if you just go for?
He's already got it on him.
Oh, cool.
This is the
Go.
best.
You. That sounds good.
Do what you feel.
Do
Or
what
I
you
can
feel,
attack.
though. Or you can attack. Attacking is also good.
I feel like maybe helping you guys hit things is probably better for me to do because I don't do a hell of a lot of damage. So I'm going to place that fairy fire
Yep.
over these two guys.
Okay.
Okay.
That is my last first level spell.
The
Yeah, I'm-
Ankeg fails the deck save.
I'm pushing
And
it
the
as well,
giant
fine.
spider also fails the deck save.
Oh yeah. I'm helping. Oh yeah.
good.
I'm gonna save one of my first levels in case one of you guys dies on me.
Do you want another?
Remember
you've already got
healing.
one.
Do you?
Yeah.
Great
We've already
things
got
can
advantage on these guys, right? And that just helps with. Okay, yeah, I'll
That
take
helps
it.
to
I'll take
hit.
it. I'll take it.
Yeah.
And that
That's fair.
really helped you guys in the last combat because, like, every round you did a whole lot of damage to that
Yeah, we
monster.
did.
Yeah.
Whose turn?
Cool.
That's it. Okay, 10. It is your turn.
Sit on the front.
There's nothing at the front, but there are.
Horses, Are they
Oh.
able to move?
They are stuck in webbing. You could try and free them, or kill some spiders.
You should go kill the spiders. I can free the horses.
Yeah, I pretty much turn to Moggy. Go free the horses. I'll help take care of some of these spider dudes.
Yeah.
Which ones have taken damage?
Uh.
None of them. Oh,
yeah,
this one.
Yeah, the one.
This one.
That
did
spider
I
has
take a
taken some
flame
damage,
stone?
and the Ankeg on top of the cart has taken some damage.
Alright. I'll aim for the spider that's taken damage.
Okay.
And then I'll roll again just in case.
Yep.
That's much better.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 23.
Nice. Roll some damage.
Roll some damage.
Get him. Oof.
That is an 11.
Mm-hmm.
Should I cast Zone of Truth?
Yeah, I'm
Very
seems
useful.
I've got
The
silence.
spider shrieks in pain as a bolt explodes in its face.
Yep,
not-
is it dead?
No, it's not happy. They're giant spiders.
What's your AC?
Me.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
It's not super high.
Get out of here, you
14?
eight-legged freaks.
14.
Movie reference.
Ah!
Movie reference.
Nice.
Arachnophobia. Burning down a
They're not
house
really
to get
kidding
out
you
of
though,
prison
are they?
with a couple of spiders.
The only way to be sure is to nuke it from orbit.
That too. I think they're more appropriate for the grasshopper dudes because they seem like alien.
Yeah.
Xenomorph little fuckers.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the ankeg on the outside of the cart, on the my right, gets bolted with magic missiles.
Nice. This guy?
You dead?
No,
Can I take him off the board?
they're biggins.
They are big boys.
So that's done. And Flo's turn.
Spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it pink and sparkly,
Mhm.
and it's just like it's my little unicorn horn
Yeah.
javelin thing.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna go for this spider here,
Go for it.
which I think is just a D8.
Mhm.
Just double check. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I gotta roll to hit as well.
Mhm.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you need to re-roll that to see if you had a natural 20.
Roll to confirm.
That is 10 plus 6, so 16 points.
Roll the damage twice.
Why?
Critical.
I doubled it. I'm rolling it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I don't roll the
Yeah.
dice twice.
Okay.
I just double the
Okay.
dice.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
I'll allow it. So
Are you sure?
you whistle and you skewer this spider, and it rolls onto its back, and its legs shrivel up. And
Oh,
bam,
yeah.
now it's down.
Job.
How very yondu.
I know.
Yeah.
I was inspired.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna see if I can move it on its turn. No, because I cast it as a bonus action, so I can't move it.
Okay.
That's all good. Done.
So the ankeg on the outside, the other one, it didn't recharge. So it's going to move up and attack Moggy with its bite attack.
Oh no!
Damn it, I was gonna give you bark skin. Too late.
It's alright.
Does a 16 beat your AC?
Yes! Hellish Rebuke!
Excellent. Okay, so first up, you take 9 slashing damage plus 3 acid damage.
Ow.
Ouch.
Ow. I didn't want that at
Don't
all.
worry, guys. I still got my Cure Wounds wand.
And you are grappled.
Ugh, that seems also bad, but that'll make my Hellish Rebuke hit easier, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So it needs to make a dex save.
Mm-hmm.
Except it's holding me, so can it make a dex save?
It's grappling. If it succeeds, I'm going to say that means that it does let you go. So, does a 15 beat?
Meets beats, so yeah.
Okay. But Hellish Rebuke has, on a successful save, it takes half, right?
Yeah, I believe so. So, I'm gonna roll some d10s.
Mm-hmm. Roll some
Get
D10
him.
fire damage.
Oy. 5 and 8 and 7. Ooh, that's a pretty good roll.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
20. So, halved 10 fire damage.
Yeah. 26.
This is
Okay.
my racial ability.
It screeches unhappily.
Oh, I bet.
It screeches gleefully.
Second Ankeg is going to turn to Steak.
Yeah. What?
And whoa, does a 19 beat your
Yes,
AC.
unfortunately so.
So that is 9 slashing damage.
I've got Stone's Endurance I didn't use last turn, but I can use it now.
Yes, you can. So you roll
Use
a
D12 and reduce that from the total damage.
D12 plus your con.
So that ended up being 5.
That is so you need to beat all the damage you take to reduce it to 0.
I thought it's just you just minus the you just take off.
Yeah, you just take the difference.
Oh, okay. So you only take 4 slashing damage, 3 acid damage, and you're also grappled.
What's your HP?
20. Was that 7 damage total? 23.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. What are you doing?
I'll be fine. Look, I'm a big boy.
Steak, it's your turn now. You can escape being grappled.
You can run away.
Do I have to escape? If I attack against it, I've already... I could probably just kill this turn because I have 2 attacks. Surely. I want to waste my turn to escape a grapple.
Okay.
Can you hit it while you're grappled?
It doesn't say you can't.
Fair.
It just reduces movement.
Yes.
Right, yeah. Okay, so I'm going for an attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
Now, 4, but I have advantage against it.
Yeah, because it's still glowing with fairy fire.
Okay, 16 plus 7. So
Actually, I think I needed to make a con save on, because I took damage.
Oh, concentration.
I totally aced that con save. It's a natural 20.
Nice.
okay.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm attacking it now.
Roll some damage then.
9. So I'm going to leave that as is. 9 plus 2 plus 7, 18.
Oh, you split this thing as it tries to go to bite you more. Because that's what it can do when you're grappled. It can just keep biting you over and over and over again.
Oh, right. Good thing it's... So it's dead?
Yeah, dead.
Oh,
totally
yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Get out of here, grasshoppery thing.
Nice.
Alright, I still have one more attack I can make.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move over to Moggy, who's been grappled, and use my other attack on this bad boy.
Go for it.
1. But I've got Reckless Attack, the first attack... Oh, on first attack. Okay, that's the second attack. So, yeah.
So you try and hit, you would. That's fine.
Damn, sorry.
It's alright. It's Moggy's turn right now.
Oh, come on.
Oh, is it? Wow.
Get him.
So I'm gonna pull out my dags. My dags. My daggers. And I'm going to sing a song of Sixpence, A Pocket Full of Rye.
I knew you were going there.
And I'm going to do some stabbing.
Go for it.
Because this is a lot of dice with which to stab if I hit with both of the daggers.
So roll to hit.
This guy does not have advantage on him, so I'm just going to roll both attacks.
At the same time? Yeah. Because you're using your bonus action to attack without your proficiency bonus?
Yes. So one will definitely hit with a 23.
Yep.
The other probably misses with a 11.
Yeah, the second does miss.
So I will roll just 2d4s. I'm going with the red one is for fire dagger and the blue one is for the ice dagger. So take 4 piercing damage and 3 fire damage.
Nice.
Didn't you also add your proficiency bonus? Because that was the...
Oh.
To damage dealt?
Oh, okay. Yes. And plus 2 additional damage then?
Probably just piercing.
It's you add your proficiency bonus, so it's like 1d4 plus your proficiency bonus. The dagger then deals an additional 1d4 fire damage because it's a magical dagger.
Is it proficiency or your dex, or your proficiency plus your dex?
Proficiency plus your dex.
So in that case, it's another 2 on top of that.
Okay. Still
I
up
have
though,
written these down incorrectly.
because that's how you calculate how much damage you deal. No. Oh.
So it's 11 in total.
Sorry. To attack, you add your dexterity modifier plus your proficiency. Damage is just plus your dex.
Okay, in that case, 2 less.
Okay.
So it's 9.
I'm
Too
so
much
sorry.
math. Too many rules.
Hey, 10.
Can we just kill things?
I think you can kill it.
Which one?
Oh,
The one that's grappled Moggy.
Thanks, I guess.
I can't think of Ripley's quote. Okay, I was going to be something along like, get the hell away from her.
Yeah, get away from her, you bitch.
Yeah, get away from her, you bitch, and then it's just unload a crossbow bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does it have the blue thing
Don't
on
laugh at
No,
a
it doesn't.
pathetic shot.
That's,
6. That was wasted.
That's 12.
12 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Fuck. Alright. It
Well.
whiffles.
Moggy is sad.
I swear this doesn't happen that often.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? That's what I'll say.
Siegfried is. Oh no, spiders first. Doop, doop, doop. This one, short web, does not recharge. Gonna move up to Stake, to your side, and attack you.
Yeah.
13 plus 5 is 18 at your side.
Goddamn.
And that is 7 piercing damage, and make me a con save.
Oh
Do you have a
no.
con save?
Dun, dun, dun.
It's a 5. Do I plus my constitution to it?
Yes.
So 7.
You take an additional 9 poison damage.
Whoa, how much damage did I just take?
So
7 plus 9.
16.
16.
Shit.
And you're poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
It's not nice.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you keep taking damage.
I
I don't
think
know. It depends on the poison.
So yeah, this is poison for reducing a target to 0 hit points and stabilizing them there, so that the spider can take you away, and then
And eat you.
yeah.
Let's just
All right.
do
Well,
it.
I'm on 7 health, 7 hit
Mhm.
points.
I think you'll be fine.
Siegfried's turn.
Yeah, I know I'll be fine.
Boop, boop. Where are my d20s? There's my d20.
Sometimes I just want to hit things, guys, and then you all get injured.
8. The spider that bit you, Stake, takes a bunch of force damage from 2 bolts of magic missile.
You dead yet?
No, it's not taking any damage this combat. But it's Floyd's turn.
The moment we get rid of this grasshopper thing, it's getting like
Bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
curd
You gonna
stomped.
come up here?
Yep.
There's-
It's gonna attack the
yeah.
Ankeg.
That's natural 20!
Nice.
Oh, that is 14 plus 6.
20 damage. That's nice.
20 points of damage.
Where
Just-
does the spiritual weapon
It
stab
goes
it?
in through one eye, out the other. It goes in and
So
out.
it sort of like sews.
Yeah, so
Or is
this
it-
way through its 8 eyes.
Yep.
And then comes out.
Yeah. And
That's
the Ankeg
pretty
falls over
sadistic.
dead.
Cool. That's my bonus action.
That was the spider.
Oh,
You
the
mean the
spider?
Ankeg?
Oh, yeah. No,
I was
the,
going for the spider.
the 20 damage to the spider still kills the spider.
Cool.
Okay.
That's why I said 8 eyes.
Yeah.
I don't think the Ankags have eyes, do they?
They have a few. They've got
Okay.
like 4.
Cool. And then I'm gonna go, and I'm
You
currently
are
restrained.
tangled in webs.
Can I try and break free with the webs?
Yeah, you can. It is,
Strength save.
yeah, DC 12 strength check.
Ah, cool. I rolled a natural 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna hang out.
Okay.
That's it. I'm done.
Because now it's the Ankeg's turn, and it just gets to bite Moggy.
But it let me go because it dodged my hellish rebuke.
All right, okay. Well then,
Hey,
it's
good
gonna
job.
try again to bite you.
I'm just gonna try. It's not giving up on you.
Does an 8 beat your AC?
No.
Oh, that's a
Doesn't
shame.
succeed in biting Moggy.
My AC is bad, but it's not that bad.
That's my
Yeah.
spiritual
Back
weapon.
to the top.
He hangs
Stake's
out.
turn though.
Oh. Snake has a score to settle.
Yeah.
I killed
Yeah.
the thing that tried to kill.
6, but I'm using the reckless attack, the first
Yeah,
attack.
to get advantage.
Yeah. 10 plus
Mhm.
7,
Do
17.
you have a
Yep.
bardic
Hits
inspiration
AC.
among your die?
Oh, that's true, I
It-
do. But
Oh, it hits anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ankeg's have a pretty low AC.
8
Ooh.
plus
You're
2
so-
plus 7, 17.
Yeah. 17 plus. Yep.
Get him! Yeah!
We're out of here.
Moggy is still alive.
I'm almost dead.
Hey, we all made it! Who needs some healing? Who needs some love?
Could do with a
Yes.
massage.
Moggy has an
Not that
owie.
Tim's gonna get down and just
You know what?
horses.
Steak
Yeah.
looks more
Grumbling
hurt
the
than you,
entire
so
way
you'll be
around.
right.
Who's
for
all
now.
was?
I'm at like half hit points.
He's at
Fucking
7!
Insects in their god
I have less
Damn
hit points than
thing
him.
coming from their goddamn space planets.
I'm gonna
Only
put
good
2
bug is
charges
a dead bug.
into you.
No, I wouldn't like to know more.
We could do a rest. We just did do combats. We could have a long rest.
For fucking bugs.
You heal 15 points, and you take one adverse effect.
Ooh.
I don't know what it's gonna be. And you can
yeah.
have 1 too. That is 9 points healed up for you.
Okie
You're
dokie.
using the one.
Yeah, I am.
I pretty much turned
All
you my,
charges
like,
done for the
my
day.
hole is sparking. Can you fix it?
Okay.
Cure wounds. There you go.
Because
So,
That's 10.
so we revised the
To revise the...
how the one works. It has 3
Okay.
charge counters on it. As an action, you can cast Cure Wounds at first level and
Yep.
expend a counter to increase the level of Cure Wounds to a maximum of 4. If you do their adverse effects. No, that's not the right one because I messaged you an updated version.
Oh, you did too. I don't have
Oh,
my
well.
phone on me, sorry.
Yeah.
let's just leave it for now. That's all.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's anybody that you tapped has adverse effects, so I'm going to get you to...
So anybody.
Um,
So
Well-
does that mean he gets 2
Yeah.
because I used 2 charges on him, so he has 2 adverse effects?
let me find Ollie.
Sorry
sorry.
guys. I
That's
probably
cool. We
should
should
have...
probably do
So
a long rest.
You're
though.
allowed to edit this part out.
I'm going to pull out my
Yeah.
alchemy jug
Yep.
and say ale. And then
That
I give
sounds-
it to steak. Here you go.
Sounds
Are
steak.
you able
good.
to change that to whatever you want, whenever you want?
It's like certain things that I
Yeah.
can... What do you want?
Ale sounds pretty good.
There you go. Have a
Thank
gallon
you.
of ale. I wish I could be like healing potions, but that wasn't on the list. As I can do mayonnaise. Do you want some mayonnaise?
I think I'm pretty good for mayonnaise right now,
Okay.
thanks.
The wisest of all
Okay.
conscience.
So yeah, the one that you expended
What
2
about
charge counters on, roll me a D100.
We don't
Ooh.
talk
White
about
sauce.
milk. We don't talk about milk.
That is a 6.
Not in polite.
A
company.
6.
Just a 6.
Tin, do you have any hair?
No, I used
Sorry,
2 on steak.
Steak.
No,
Do you have any
just,
hair?
just some armpit hair.
Oh, okay. Well, if you had any hair on your head, it would have fallen out. And in its place does grow a lovely bouquet of flowers.
Under my armpits?
No, on top
Oh,
of your
just
head.
in my head.
Maybe
Steak,
I'm
you're so pretty now.
Wait, so do I have flowers on my head though now?
Yes.
Oh.
Nice.
So they sort of start poking out from
Did
your
you-
straw hat.
Did you use it on me?
I used a normal spell
Oh,
on
thank
you,
Yeah.
and I used 1 charge on Moggy.
Mhm.
Moggy has to roll.
Do I? 1 charge?
I think so.
Let's do it. Why
Yeah, it's fun. None of them are bad.
not?
34.
34 gets you.
Gets you killed.
No, it's Moggy can't speak for 1 minute.
Well, that's
When you-
debilitating for a
perfect.
bard.
When you try to speak, petals just flow out of your mouth.
This is what
instead.
happened to
Yeah,
Tim last time I used.
yeah. You rolled the same thing.
I'm gonna spit out a whole bunch of petals,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna come over to you and just rub them on your face.
Mhm.
Oh, so it smells so good.
Yeah.
Like, they're covered in saliva, though.
Mhm.
Oh.
Steak. If you want the flowers to go away, you'll need to get a remove curse cast on you.
Oh my god, they're there?
Yeah.
They're just
Gosh.
Alright, so I freed the horses.
Yep.
We're going.
Yep.
Let's
Every
get
time
going,
I
guys.
remove
With flowers
curse
on my
at some
noggin.
point.
Mhm.
And I'm trying not to snigger.
Okay. You're very close to leaving the woods. You can see light literally at the end of the tunnel. Though bisecting your path at a strange angle is just this glistening, shimmering trail of glassy solid. It just
Oh, seems
crosses the
legit.
path and just keeps going into the wood.
Like snail tracks?
A flail snail?
You might say it's snail tracks.
We are not following this. We are not following
Yeah,
this.
I'm like,
But
I don't know.
nature is
So-
telling us
we
to
are not
follow.
following this. We are getting out of this
But
infernal
it's
woods.
really pretty and natural. Is it natural? Can I
Yeah.
do a nature check on it?
Yeah, it's totally natural. It is excreted by a naturally occurring monster.
I want to see what.
You
made
can
this.
harvest some to make window panes out of.
Oh, it's a flail snail.
Yes, flail snail.
It's straight up flail.
Flail snails are my favorite monster because they look so doofy.
We are not indulging
about
in this.
flumps?
Going through the.
Oh, yeah, flumps are freaking weird.
I
Keep going.
will the horses to go faster before anyone can jump off. I said, bye, Flo!
I jump and I start harvesting the snail. Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and
You
get
grab
some
a few
shards.
shards of flail snail.
And I just
glass.
start walking, assuming that they're gonna stop for me at some point.
They're not going very fast. You can catch up. It's fine.
I
I
throw
run
you a
as
You
rope.
guys,
Let's go.
We're
There
out
you
in
go.
the forest.
yes,
I got a
you
bunch of flail
successfully
snail
leave
trail.
the horrible
I love it.
forest.
Thanks.
You're a poet.
so where are we now on the map?
I'm not going to say the rest of that.
You're just on the northern edge of the
Okay, so
forest.
how far
Caliginous
away?
Woods on the eastern side. So,
How far are we from this god-awful place called Palatown?
you're about a good 3 days journey from there. Remember, it took you like a couple of weeks to get from Hollyhouse to Swine Whiskers.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
That
So we're
was
just
the
going to
longest
continue on to
I did,
Palatown,
right?
I reckon.
Mm-hmm.
I think
We're
I
not
used
stopping
up
for
my
nothing and no
inspiration.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to like set up camp and rest up on the outskirts of the forest or further away from the forest?
Further away.
Further away.
Further away.
Okay, so you can keep riding for like another half a day
Yeah.
away
Yeah.
from the forest and then camp rest.
We're making camp
okay.
here.
Yeah.
Want me to make you guys some stew?
As you're leaving the forest, though, there's a bunch of gnomes with axes, and one carrying a big stack of logs, just sort of jogging really fast away from you guys, not towards the wood, but like out away from the forest. And there's a stumpy little creature that looks like a tree with a big round disc on its arm and a club in its hand, and it's chasing them, shouting, "Woodward! Woodward! Woodward!"
Is it a woodward?
It's a woodward.
God damn it, it's too cute. I don't want to hit it.
We ain't getting involved.
No!
You don't have to. You can,
Gnomes, what's going on?
you can roll me some like nature checks or arcana checks if you want to
No,
find out. What
He's
this
probably
is.
just defending his village or something, because those gnomes probably tried to cut him down, thinking he was a gnome-sized tree.
So, woodwards are like they're like nature spirit tree guardian type things. It's obviously protecting its grove from the woodcutter gnomes.
Oh,
It's just a visual I have to include
I
because
just-
it's adorable.
I just turned to everyone and was like, fuck this place. I'm just kind of like, I just trying to get the horses to fucking gallop. I just want to
Okay.
get as far away from this fucking place as possible
I
now.
want to talk to the woodward. I won't talk to the woodward. Flo just sulks.
Can I cast thaumaturgy on other people so you can shout at him?
I mean, I'm up for it.
If you
I
go
didn't
to
learn
cast
that
that,
cantrip.
before you have a chance to cast it, I'll just put my hand on your shoulder and say, "Her voice is loud enough." No. Just,
I
will,
just sulk.
will,
I just watch it.
will
and
the
sulk.
forces to go faster? Damn it!
Okay, so you get half a day away, you set up camp, you sleep for the night,
You
no
get up.
adverse things happens, you get the benefits of a long rest, you get all your spell slots back, all your other hit points back,
We'll get up.
everything's
We'll
fine.
keep going.
So
Keep
it's going to take
fucking
you
going.
another 2 days to get to
This isn't
Palatown.
DM railroading, this is tin railroading.
Tin doesn't. Tin's had enough of this shit. Tin is angry.
That's okay.
Well,
Tin doesn't want your damn lemons. What are you supposed to do with these?
So,
we
keep
are
going.
very nearly approaching time for today's session, so I will just describe Pallet Town as you approach it. Unlike a lot of cities in the human-controlled area to the south where you guys are, this city has no walls around it. It's not a fortified township. It's just got a lot of little houses, one-story buildings, brown tiled roofs. As you approach, you see, Northrife is the gnome-controlled area of the world, so the town is made up entirely of gnomes. There are two gnomes facing each other, holding potions. One takes a swig of his potion, corks it, and puts it away, and turns into a giant rock monster. The gnome opposite him, at the same time, has taken a swig, corks his bottle, and turns into a giant metallic being. It's got very sharp, pointy, scissor-like.
It's rock beats scissors.
And then, the rock beats the scissors. The scissors fail
That's a lot.
to do any damage to the rock,
It's a
and they
deep
both
cut.
turn back into gnomes and high five, and then the gnome that lost hands over a small coin purse.
I love that.
I'm just like I'm staring at this thing. I'm slowly remembering why I hate gnomes.
Why are you
Do you want
racist?
to get a net? We can try to catch him.
What?
The gnomes?
Yeah.
Why would we do that to the poor gnome?
Isn't that our real quest?
Yes.
To
We're going to
catch them all.
catch all the gnomes.
And
Guys.
to train them is our cause?
So in the city, there is a building in the center of town. Unlike the other buildings that are made out of logs with brown tiled roofs, this is a white stone building with a red tiled roof.
Just a big old Pokeball.
The white roof buildings are the poker centers.
I'm just kind of like, I'm just slowly remembering why
Wait, is this
I hate
legit
gnomes.
in game or are you just making a joke?
No, this is how the town works.
Oh, cool.
I just
And
legit hate
there
gnomes.
are towns. There are gnomes all over the street. You can stop and talk to any of them if you want. You can go into the building in the center of town to find lodgings.
Like, are all the buildings gnome size?
Yeah.
Oh.
So
So we don't fit into the
We don't
building.
not
anyway.
quite. You would fit. You just have to stoop a little bit, Moggy, because you're shorter than
I look at one
everybody.
of the gnomes. Do they look me in the eye?
They don't. They're not challenging you.
I turn to one of the gnomes. Say, hey, gnome, fuck you. Okay, go.
The gnome says, "Did you know that the tournament is starting in 3 days' time? You can enter for free. Collect
This is so
supplies
bad.
at the shop in the center of town."
Fuck you. Let's keep going.
Repeats the same exact line.
Oh no. They've been cursed.
No.
They've been cursed.
This is a curse.
There's
This is
some
a
kind of
cursed town.
curse.
I hate
This is a
it.
video game curse, people. I should know this. I'm a machine man. This is not cool. We need to get out of here before we're cursed too and reduced to NPCs and everyone has to roll a new character. I mean, what?
But this night, it
I-
is good to have a curse.
I am really excited for next week's session when you get to investigate Pallet Town further. Because I thought long and hard about how this system was going to work, and I love how it's come together.
God damn
But
it,
for
Jack.
now, that is the end of our session today, all the time we have. I hope you guys enjoyed wandering through the Caliginous Woods
No.
and fighting monsters.
Oh, that was so much. We shouldn't have gone by the road, guys. That was clearly unsafe.
I mean,
It's
how
just
much
weird.
worse could it have been?
Could have
it's-
gone around the forest.
It's weird. Yeah, you could have gone to the coast and gone all the way around, but there was
Then
no
we would have
road
fought
leading to the coast.
pirates.
And
That's okay.
yeah, it's still weird to you guys that anything attacked you because what you know of the new road is that it was perfect. It should be perfectly safe.
No.
Who told us
Well, it is
that?
now. It killed everything on it.
Siegfried and
Ah,
his
it's probably the
family?
Freaking vampires. Oh,
So
Bloodsuckers.
find our Facebook and Twitter pages, C31PLAYSDnD. I'm GM Jared. And that's been our game today. Goodbye.
Bye.